Good morning. It's Friday the 8th of September and it's 7:01. So today I'm going in for a good feel. Hopefully they use loads of lube because there are no knives or any surgical or any fancy stuff being used. Erotic stuff. Who knows, they might do. Anyway, the most important thing, I'll be knocked out, which is good, right? So hopefully after today, we'll find out what's next, which should be the operation, how they're going to do it, and let's see what it is. So, bit of mixed emotions today. Not had any food. Been up since 3:30. Wife and kids have got the school run, so yeah, mixed emotions. So anyway, next update will be later on. Cheers. So I'm here, Gwangwili Hospital, 7:36, courtesy of my dad. Thank you, Dad. Yes, so off for a fill. Anyway, ciao. So, hello and good afternoon. Again, it's Friday the 8th. Nothing's changed. Now we're back home. We've had this is a cat, by the way. Easy. Brilliant. Cheers, Pops. Thank you very much. Why is he in here is another question, don't even ask. So we've come back from the hospital. The procedure literally took about 5 minutes. Knocked out. Had a nice dream about off-roading for some reason, no idea why. Maybe something to do with the local ROSPA guys, or maybe from Wednesday night session. Very humorous, very enjoyable. Took my mind off things anyway. Did the work. Did what it needs to do. Huge thanks to my dad who took me to hospital this morning. The wife and the kids had the school run and unfortunately couldn't be there or couldn't take me, but you know, needs must. So thank you very much, Dad. The outcome of today, so they had a good feel using one finger straight up for a good 5-10 minutes. They believe that the tumour is slightly lower than expected. It's 10 centimeters in from the back passage, and it's protruding into the final stretch of the passage. However, they believe it's slightly lower than they expected to, and it's sitting on the margin limit. Because it's cancerous, they then have to take an additional margin section out. It's like 2 centimeters either side, and it then sits on the margin of a risk level of how well the back passage will be. Oh, brilliant! Cheers, Pops. Thank you very much. There's nothing in my eye. Do you want to say hello? So, I'm gonna stick your arse in my face. I've had enough arses. Anyway, so what does that mean? Well, thanks again. So what does that mean? That means that if I was to have the operation, there's a very slim chance that I would have a reversal done. So that means having a bag for life. Brilliant. If you don't like recycling. Or if you like recycling, sorry. And I know it means getting rid of the cancer, right? And I should be, you know, and which I am. I'm great that hopefully that it hasn't spread again. We need to get the tumour out for it to then be investigated to understand what it is. What if it has spread to the other parts of body via the lymph nodes. But then it kind of like, going back to removing your Uranus as such, it's kind of then, it changes things again. And because it's marginal, it's a risk. There is then an alternative option, which was mentioned before very briefly, about using radiotherapy. So that could be an option. So what happens now is that I now go back to the multidisciplinary board, where you have the surgeons get together, lead surgeon, the consultants for the chronologically area, gastro. You also then have the various support workers, and also then the chemo and radiology support therapists and the specialists. Go to that board, your case then is discussed, and then they come up with then an action plan. So today is Friday, that happens on a Wednesday, so it's going to be next Wednesday, which would be the 13th of September. Hopefully I'll get a phone call that afternoon to then be brought forward in on the day after, or the Friday, to then discuss what we should be doing. If it's radiology, then we'll go down the chemo route, potential tablet, and then some other funky stuff happening. So yeah, so today's kind of like a mixed emotion, because I don't like hospitals. I suppose a lot of people don't. I certainly don't do needles. Very apprehensive about being put under. I know I'm a big girl, but I'm just saying how it is. I'm not over keen on having a bag, even if it is temporarily. But that's me, and I should be grateful for everything that people are doing and mentioning, and the support is absolutely amazing. So yeah, it's just kind of like getting over today's flip, because we should have been talking about an action plan of when the operation will be, and getting a temporary bag. But now it's looking like it could be a permanent one if the chemo doesn't work. So anyway, again, thank you very much for your support. I'm not going to try and do this into a sales pitch for social media, but if you do think these videos are beneficial, if you do think they are good in any way, I know I need to possibly mention a few other things in some other videos, which I'll do, but please like them and share them. You don't have to subscribe, I don't really care about that, but share and like is probably the two things that you could do to promote the whole process, to help others. Okay, so thank you very much, and have a good weekend. Thank you. Ciao ciao.